I've put myself in the worst situations as a woman. This is what I told my 20-something self. Everyday situations even. Or for example, social situations. As a 20-something-year-old, these are meant to be fun, crazy, and enjoyable experiences. I've met men in these situations. Men who are also looking for a fun, crazy, and enjoyable experience. So I would extend the invitation to kiss and be kissed. I like to kiss, boys and girls. I enjoy being kissed. I think kissing is sensual and provocative and allows two individuals to experience each other's touch. Most times, I don't want sex to follow after kissing. Most times, this would not resonate with the person I am kissing. Most times, this occurred when the person I am kissing is a man. It is that two-letter ego-crushing, very loud but exhausting to say, so not loud enough, no, that gets in between what seems to be fun, crazy, and an enjoyable experience. It is no longer fun. It is no longer enjoyable. It is not my kind of crazy. I've had way too many hard cocks try force their entry through my underwear. I've had my arms held tightly up above my head because they kept getting in the way of their sex-driven thirst. Many times my body has managed to jolt itself out of these experiences and allows me to run. But when my body couldn't jump and the panic in my throat consumed my mind into what might come next, I've been fortunate enough to have drunken angels walk in on these experiences, which stopped the no longer cute want his tongue in my mouth now perpetrator dead in his tracks, and allows me to walk. I thought long and hard about these experiences. I was never drunk enough to forget them. I was always conscious. I thought maybe my stop is too inviting, too provocative, too sensual. So I tried saying them in different ways to practice for future experiences. Stop versus stop. No versus no. But my voice got tired and my arms were exhausted. So instead, I stopped looking for fun, crazy, and enjoyable experiences in public places. I must create them privately, I told my 20-something self. Your rooftop vibe can't be for me. Your bar hopping from place to place can't be for me. Your club with really good music can't be for me. Your lips can't be for me. But I wanted these things. I want these things. I'm older now, and I'm sad that I had deprived my 20-something self. I wish I could tell her I was only trying to protect her, when in fact, I had created a prison with her on the inside. I am a theatre maker and a performer and an applied theatre practitioner. My craft often involves using theatre for social change and transformation. And I couldn't imagine how that would be translatable in video because I'm not a filmmaker. So it was very hard for me to grapple with what to share. There are two things that I also just want to share around two experiences I had in undertaking this residency. The one experience that really moved me was physically going through a box of underwear that I've collected and I've never really worn. Underwear, these pieces of material that's supposed to be really sexy and sensual, but that I had virtually removed myself from, packed them in a box and have kept them all this time. Going through that box of underwear was quite something. And the other experience was really in the editing, because I'm not an editor and I had to create these visuals and put them all together. And I found some beautiful nuances, like the shadow of the gates on my balcony that create this prison effect on the floor. I enjoyed playing with light and things in my home that way. I also decided very specifically not to perform the text, but to rather say it as if it was dialogue, hopefully breaking the wall of the camera between you, myself, our living room spaces.